तो गाइज मैं हूं पंकज खड़ावकर, मेरा चैनल है देखते रहो। मैं यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस बनाता हूं और आज मुझे मौका मिला है इंडियन कम्युनिटी की तरफ से सवाल पूछने का टू डैरियन चाचा। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, वेलकम डैरियन चाचा टू इंडिया.
Thank you.
And we are very happy to have you here. And it's amazing that Supercell is having this amazing event, Superfest in India. And how has been this journey be?
So from a Supercell perspective, we've been keeping an eye on the Indian community for a while now and watching just how it's exploded, especially with the level of Clash of Clans enthusiasm that we've been seeing. On a personal level, I'm a big fan of Indian culture and Indian history. I love Indian food. I watch a few Bollywood movies. So believe me, being here in a country that has so much ancient history and culture, it is an incredibly humbling trip. So I couldn't be more honored to be here. So thank you. So I understand you have some questions from the community that you want to ask.
Yeah. We have got our first question by Sumit Malabade. He has a question for you.
Okay.
That now that you have met the Indian Clashers community,
Okay.
what do you think about them?
Awesome. So from the Clash team, when we see the level of enthusiasm that we see from the Indian community, I would say the Indian community is probably one of the most passionate, enthusiastic, and very vocal about their love of Clash of Clans. And when I convey that information to the development team, there's nothing but smiles. They find it incredibly heartwarming and flattering that just so much love's come from India. It's like I said, the only word I can use is humbling, and we're incredibly honored.
That's great. Let's move towards the next question. That can you shed some light on when the Town Hall 13 update will come and what we can look forward to seeing in it? It's a common question, but especially asked by Amresh Kumar.
For 2019, we have 3 major updates planned this year. The first one was the season challenges, which just came out. We do have, after the June update, we have one more major update planned for this year, and it's going to be in the last quarter of 2019. It is a big one. We do have something big planned, so you'll have to see what it is.
Alright guys, तो सबर का फल मीठा होता है, थोड़ा और सबर करना पड़ेगा हमें और तब पता चलेगा exactly क्या आने वाला है. Alright. Moving towards the next question, can we expect a new Diwali loading screen? A very common and important question.
It is, and it's one that I probably get asked every day on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on the forums, on Reddit. So before, and let me give you a little history. Every time we come up with a new loading screen, it's a very manual process where we actually have to do a maintenance and an update to include a new loading screen. So that's why we never did them very often, only when we did major updates. But with the season challenges update, we added kind of I want to say new technology, but a new back-end system where we can just upload stuff live. Kind of like very similar to how the clan games automatically start without needing a maintenance, or how troop events and in-game events happen automatically on a calendar. We added the loading screen to that same system. And that's how we got that new kind of rockstar loading screen that's in the game now. So with that, we can now target loading screens to different regions. So if we did do a Diwali loading screen, we can now target it to Indian players specifically. So that means we now have a lot more flexibility with having cooler, newer, more often, more frequent loading screens. One of the things that we've been discussing is even coming up with custom loading screens given away as season challenge rewards or clan game rewards. We're still early stages of that discussion, but it's not a yes or no on a Diwali loading screen, but it makes sense for us to have one, and I'm hoping we do have one.
Okay,
so if it was up to me, I would say yes, but I'm not the artist, but we do commission these pieces to other artists, so it's only a matter of time before we have one.
तो guys, जैसे कि आपने सुना, हमें दिवाली लोडिंग स्क्रीन मिल सकती है. Yes. How far do you feel Clash of Clans can go as an esport, and how do you envision the future of competitive COC in India with respect to esports?
So when Clash of Clans was first developed, there were no clan wars in the game. The only thing that there were just trophy pushing.
Right.
Which is kind of weird since the name of the game is Clash of Clans. So when Clan Wars was added, there was no way in that Clan War system to prove who was the best clan in the world until recently, when we added the clan war leagues. So
Right.
now there's a ladder system to show which clans are the best. It did come later in the game development, and now that we've partnered with ESL on creating our Clan War League ESL competition with the World Championships, this is the first time we've actually considered Clash of Clans an esport. And it's not the kind of esport you'd see with like Clash Royale or Brawl Stars where it's very fast action. Clash is what we call asymmetric PvP, where it's not happening at the same time.
Right.
So I don't know if we envision it as a hardcore esport, but partnering with the ESL for this World Champion, this is the first time we've actually had Clash of Clans as an esport. And given that it's our first time doing it, we're very interested to see where it goes from here. We've gotten just a level of competition that we've seen at all of our qualifiers. In fact, I believe one of the qualifiers in Poland is this weekend. We've seen clans that we've never heard of really stepping up their games, but only one clan can be proven as the best in the world, and that's going to be at the World Finals. So, and we have a huge, I think it's a $1 million prize pool for the top clans that are competing. So we're going to see how this grows from here. If we feel that there is room for growth and another year of World Championships, then it looks like Clash of Clans is going to be considered one of our esports. But for now, we're just kind of seeing how it works out, seeing if it does play well as an esport. It's going to be featured at the ESL Arena in, I think it might be in Germany, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But we'll have to see.
All right. Next question is a common question, which is, which COC character do you relate to the most and why?
I'm going to have to say Pekka
Pekka.
is the one that I relate to the most. I've been doing martial arts for 34 years.
Right.
Pekka is a samurai robot. Come on.
All right. That's great.